What's up, YouTube? What's up, Twitch? Watching, is it just Eurovision? Is that the whole title? Or is there like something before or after? I thought it was a stupid looking movie, but I really like it, and it's really, really sweet. And oh god, I think Iceland's a gorgeous country. And I think Will Ferrell's actually a decent singer, and like it's so mean how they're mean to him and Sigrid, and they don't give him a chance, and like they keep having all that bad luck. But like, I feel like in real life, like someone would be like, okay, let them start over from the beginning and like, get things right. Shit. It's just kind of unrealistic, the kind of bad luck that they're having. But I got this new mouse. Little too. I'm trying to get a good sensitivity setting. Oh my god, I love the wheel on this. So it's got two modes. It's got a button that like clicks down and sort of makes it clicky when you scroll. Sort of like my old Death Eater, Death Adder, whatever it's called. Death, Death Eater, that's right. And then you press the button and it like unlocks, and then you just spin the wheel and it just keeps spinning, and like I like how that you can like feel it vibrating. Yeah, whole mouse. And it just keeps going. It eventually stopped, but damn, it's smooth. Imagine like my bike, how like um, since it's a road bike, it actually has pretty good uh, coasting or whatever, like momentum. Like it takes a while for it to slow down on its own. Whereas if I was doing the same trip on a mountain bike, riding down like the streets and stuff with those thick tires with lots of traction and whatnot, it would probably slow down a lot faster. And also, I think those bikes might be heavier. Yeah. Sure. My mic's working? Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. What the hell? Like, ever since I reinstalled, it was doing something funky. I don't know if there's like a setting to make it. Was it set to full screen? I think it was set to full screen. Screenshot size, eh? Can I make them huge? Oh, where the vertical thing capture now. Yeah, it's so smooth right now. It might be because it was set to full screen before. And it was also, this wasn't transparent. It's a little too transparent. But is it ground effect? It's good. No, those are so. It's under game, yeah. So I must have had it completely okay for. I'll just go the same as the HUD. It's like it's 50%. That's better. Okay, it's time to do some mining. Time to get to work. Mining. Time to get to work. No, I'm just. It's fun. Then I have like adjusted the return on investment. You could call it that. So it's, you get a lot more resources than you would with the normal settings. Not a lot. Well, I shouldn't say a lot. No. Okay, so a middle mouse, but I don't have to get used to this. Back to normal. Do I use my thumb to do this stuff? No, I'm using my left index finger. Sorry, not my left. My right hand, but it's on the left side of my all my fingers. Okay, so let's get building this mining conveyor. And let's turn down the other one. And now let us do it. The tubes. Production. What the hell now? There are two motors right here. Where's my speed modules? Nope. I think you're gonna disconnect it now just because it is being a little funky. Things are popping in and out. Mostly the connector. I think it's just because of the size of the grid. So if I just go ahead right now and make two connectors here. Oh, I need material. Let me place it. Um, should moving? I thought it would stay. It's still station. So what? Why? Wait, what? It's funny because where they meet in the middle is perfectly level, but I never noticed that. One side of the connector is taller than the other. And that's just before you built. That's the, that's just like thing. Which that's really the thingy-majig before. What's it called? The should be a word. Frame. Oh, I gotta think of a name. And like as I'm adding to it and changing it, it is changing like the shape of it. Like it used to be a giant U, now it will have the bottom like still like have a U shape on the top. Here, open this up again. Medical. And I'm gonna have a medical room at the other end of the mining conveyor. Oh, there's no hide. It lasts very long when you're in space. There's no gravity. Let's just put the battery. I don't even have it on the toolbar. And we got a machine. Probably this one. Oh, never mind. 11? I don't know why it would have the highest number. It's the most recent one I built on this grid. But let's see if it's less buggy now. Yeah, I can see the next thing. It's not popping in and out. Connector frame or whatever it's called. That battery should be charging too. Problem is I can't use the mouse button anymore. It should work for depositing, but not for pulling components. I gotta pull up the control panel that needs you to do that if it's on the other side of the connector. Which I think is a good thing, because like if you want your own resources, take yours, but like if people have stuff shared and like they're trusting you, then you wouldn't want to do that by accident and take all their resources. Okay, let's do that here. Let's do like that. Yeah, baby. Yeah, so I sure play for it, but I might just like reset the world and go back to regular ore deposit levels. This is crazy. Like you got cobalt, uranium, like it's just non-stop. Holy crap! Like look at this tunnel. This is all your. Holy crap! Maybe I won't go back. Maybe this is awesome. This is insane. This is the mother. It's weird though. They're not all like this. Like the ones close to the planet, they were pretty much normal. Like they only had 2 ore deposits for each. And then like for some reason when I get out here, they start getting weird. Like you get these weird donut asteroids, and like the shape of them is more different. And then the ore deposits just go insane. That's okay. Uranium, iron, cobalt. So, back to work. Need the motors. I need a shit ton of interior plates. I feel like this mouse might be smaller than that. Yeah. I got a bigger hand, so it's like more on my fingertips, not so much resting in the palm of my, which is good. But I can get used to having it sit in the palm of my hand. It's just there's no problem with me clicking. It's just weird because it clicks more with like the part of my finger after the first knuckle instead of my fingertip. Like I can still use the fingertip, but if I press with the rest of the finger, it's weird. The button's too long, in my opinion. Like it works if I just press the tip. But it's gonna get some take that. It's gonna take some getting used to. Might have to build a cargo container if it doesn't let me use the mouse button to deposit into my other ship. Oh no! No! I can't finish it. I don't have a welder. That's so close there. Oh. Almost. Oh. There we go. Just trying to. So, now let's just do another cargo. And withdrawal through that. Wonder if I put a connector on there, if it would let me. Small rig. It looks sick. Really? Oh yeah, that thing must be more cargo thing. So couldn't I build a shit ton? So that I wouldn't have to pay? What a nice view. Okay. Turn your light off when you get on me. You know what? I'd rather have that down there. I'm gonna move this. Alright. So my plan is dig a tunnel so that I'm not directly mining the platinum out in space because it'll just drift away. So tunnel through the iron. I got lots of pieces of good iron. Fill through, curve around a bit, and then start mining at the platinum from inside asteroid. And then I'll get the what I need to finish my big skip shit. Because I think I'm done with the days of building like small, crammed, mostly functional, ugly looking shit. And this is like me like transitioning out of that because it's still like small and crammed and functional, but it's a little bit more spread out. But at the same time, like look at the fucking quarters. Like I used every single block or something. And, like I played around with it, and like there's more I could have crammed it. Like there's this is being used for a window, but oh yeah, I could fill this in with like armor blocks, but I think the extra one doesn't. Even though it looks kind of weird having top on that, like if I had a choice, I'd take the top off. Obviously, still have a top in the shot. The other ones are more crammed. I love these last two. This one here and the one on the other side are even more crammed. because the vent had to be in here, whereas the vent, the other one's right behind this. A little more room for the vent. You can go like sit in front of the vent and enjoy that nice fresh air and just be like, oh, nice view. Put like a beanbag chair in there, but I can't place any more blocks because you can only have one thing a block. And that would be cool if you could like put two different half blocks in the same block. Wonder how hard that'd be for them to program. And then I had to put a button here because this is the button for the gate and there's no way to get it on this side. It's always on the outside. Coming in from the right. But again, like I think every block in here except for the stuff on the ceiling has a block in it. Like, actually, even the ceiling blocks might be taken up for. Yeah, there is no empty space like in this little place to eat. No, yep. Every single block has something in it, even if it's just a slanted armor block. Now, if you're building with like more space and you're not cramming stuff in, you would want to have. Oh, so here's an area. Right here, there's no block. In here, there's nothing. Here, there's nothing. Same with in here. A lot of room. Oh, maybe I should put a desk in here somewhere. Because it is a medical. It's a med bay. Too bad I can't put medical beds in. Like, this is the closest thing to a bed. Here, put a desk up against the wall there. Might look kind of stupid. Nowhere to get any components inside there. Wish I could put like screens on that in the same block, but again, can't do that. But I will put it in this. I'll lay down for a bit. And then come back and do some mining. Obviously not going to put all the big ones in right now. Oh no, I can't though because of this block here. What if can I get rid of these two? Can I get rid of that or it's fine. Ugh. Which way is up? Not that way. weird because with all the other LCDs, it tells you which direction is up. Yeah, put some like medical looking stuff, like some vital signs or something on there. That's good looks. It's made a small little improvement. I wonder if there's anything I can add to the movie theater. Session stand. I don't know if this vending machine in the base has had like component regular stuff. No inventory for it. Oh, maybe it's for NPCs only. That's annoying. Wait, what? Can I not get through here? The bathrooms. Planters. What garbage can is it? What is Gar? Oh, Hanger. What does Gar bring up Hanger? Every time I paste it, or maybe the blueprint needs to be fixed. It's using the wrong ones. Like I add like this weird stuff. My object builder. So I don't want any of this. I want all the ones with H's. That's the right aspect ratio. Don't ask me what H stands for. There we go. That looks pretty. Things that are round should be round are round. The heck? I'm gonna get rid of these windows just because. Steel. They're really warm house. Great. Well, oh, warm, but stick my head inside the air conditioner. No, it's a little too cold. I having hot flashes. So I'm just gonna fool around for a little bit, then I'll go take a break and come back. I would like a way for me to like, is there like blinds on these windows? Oh, maybe I should just mention it to Keen Software and they'll be like, ooh, that'd be something good to put in our next DLC because you know we gotta make the money off of decorative blocks while our engine like collects dust. Anyways, Shut her down. Give me some platinum to finish this bad boy. Not even done half the thrusters yet. I'm not even. Oh, wow! This like a car crashed into something. I don't see anything. Maybe someone dropped. Maybe someone dropped like a cooking pot off their balcony. Yeah, the battery's charging. Good. I was wondering why these added gyros weren't helping me turn faster. Didn't remember if I turned them on. No. She got some lights in here. Maybe later. Go take a break. No messages. I don't know if I mentioned it. So I've been fooling around with the power options. So put it on power saver. Actually, power saver works pretty well. Like it doesn't seem to affect performance too much. Video playback does take a hit. Like I pretty much noticed when I'm watching Stargate Atlantis, it's a little stuttery, so I put on high performance for that. Then I have ultra power saver where I took the maximum CPU percentage and put it down low as the minimum, so it's always at 800 megahertz per second. If OBS struggled to maintain 60 frames per second there for a second. There goes again, 56. Wonder what it does in that instance because it's gonna want to provide 60 frames a second. It probably just fills in the missing ones with the frame before or something. Yeah, this takes even longer to load up. Web pages are really slow, and yeah, it's 800 megahertz. I don't even know if it's using all cores too. It doesn't show individual cores anymore. I got too many of them. These are smart. I remember the old task manager would show CPU cores. Yeah, sure. Like, oh yeah, they're all being used. I got hyperthreading turned off too. Some things can take advantage of it, other things not so much. And I think things like Space Engineers, where it's all on one thread, just because of the whole physics thing, it's you gotta give them a little bit of credit. Like it's insane the amount of things that it's tracking, like basically a solar system down to very small detail. But everything's shrunk. Obviously, the planets are smaller than all good. Games that are single threads like that, a lot of them I think don't benefit from hyperthreading, and that's basically just using some weird sort of extra capacity for processing that a core doesn't use when it's at maximum, so it just makes a second logical core. Be interesting to learn the exact details of how it works, but at the same time, it'd be daunting, overwhelming, and it might just quickly get boring, even for someone like me who likes that kind of shit. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll be back soon. Have a good evening. Yeah, I'd say it's evening. Probably by the time afternoon switches over to evening. Anyways, I'm gonna maybe just lay down, rest my eyes for a bit, and then maybe finish Eurovision, and then come back to some mining. and do some Apex too. And this week I should get my act together on like my paperwork. I gotta go through all my bills and stuff, sort them into a filing cabinet for my big pile of stuff. Also gotta send away for my medical insurance through work. I still have it. I contacted the manager about physiotherapy and haven't heard back. Maybe she's on vacation. If she is, I hope it's not like, oh well, we don't like we told him his job was waiting for him and it wasn't going anywhere, and then he needed to take as much time as he needed to get better. But we don't really want to have a job for him anymore, and we don't know how to tell him that. Or like that. Other place. At Montana's, I got fired over the phone. It's really professional. You don't call someone up. You don't give them the bad news on. You do it in person. You try and show compassion. Even if you think like if they're a horrible employee, even if they annoy you and frustrate you, you should still feel somewhere deep down and pull that to the surface. And anyways, thanks for watching.